My name is Dr. Steve Hoody, and I'm from Oradell, New Jersey.
My name is Garrett Hoody, and I'm from Oradell, New Jersey.
Garrett is a very high energy kid. He's a fabulous kid. Um, but he was having problems sleeping. He was waking up in the middle of the night. He was definitely having speech problems. He was going to a speech therapy at school. Wasn't really making a difference after about 6 years, even. He was having some problems with concentration. He was having quite a few different problems, even falling asleep properly. Um, he was having bloody noses regularly, constantly. And these were things that I had read about that could potentially be corrected somewhat or significantly by using one of these devices. So that was what motivated me to go call Dr. Margarita and Dr. Olga. He did have a sleep study test. He and I went to a hotel for the night and had to do the whole test thing, and it was interesting. And they did, in fact, came back and showed that he had some irregularities in his sleep. So they might have called that sleep apnea. I don't know, because we went right to the dentist and then they started fixing it. So they did an X-ray, and the X-ray showed that there was definitely not a clear open airway, just by the way his jaw structure is. And then when they put even a practice device in, it opened up the airway. And so I saw right away, oh my God, this is really possible. So the first difference I noticed was his speech, because there were definitely times when I would say, what was that, Garrett? What was that, Garrett? What did you say? And I could hear him more clearly. He was speaking and his speech was clearer. And after years of speech therapy at school, and they have a good speech therapist, it was not really making a difference, because it wasn't anything other than the way his jaw was letting in oxygen. He couldn't, his mouth wasn't functioning properly. So that was huge. I also noticed that he wasn't getting up in the middle of the night because he wasn't waking me up. That was big. He wanted to make sure he wore that thing every night. And that was the real kicker, because if it wasn't really noticeable to him, how are you going to get a 10-year-old kid to wear this appliance all night long? But he was wearing it gladly and putting it in. Oh, it came out in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, I'm going to wear it through the day, a couple hours. And so he's eager to wear it because obviously he feels a difference. And there's also a set of exercises that takes maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes to do. He's supposed to do 3 or 4 times a day. So we've done those together. And one of the exercises is to put a spoon between your lips, not with your teeth, between your lips, and you got to see how long you can hold it. So we've had contests to see who can hold it longer, me or him. And who wins the contest?
Me.
So when you go to the office, do you like it there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they take good care of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're extremely accommodating. They're helpful. They tell us anytime you have a question whatsoever, call us right away. I was a little upset because his mouthpiece fell out one night and the dog chewed it up. Seriously, the dog actually chewed it up. And I called her and I was concerned. She said, no problem. Why don't you come over in about 2 hours and we'll have another one made up right away. That was it. And another one was made up and that was it. Just easy. So extremely accommodating. Dr. Olga and Dr. Margarita are amazing at understanding this procedure and how it works. And they're way beyond just dentists. They understand being able to take in oxygen in the mouth and through the jaw is so important and so crucial. And as we've realized, I would say anyone who has any consideration, if your kids or yourself or anyone you know maybe has a problem, not just with like sleep apnea, but any kind of a problem, sleeping problems or digestive problems or just anything like that, go get checked.